Okay, we're here in Lancaster County at Yankee Point Marina with Ken Knoll. He's the owner of Yankee Point Marina. And Ken has a fiberglass swimming pool here at the marina. He uses this swimming pool on a commercial application. Is that correct,
That's
Ken?
right.
Okay, and so he also owns a gunite pool at his house. We'll talk about that in a few minutes. But the first thing we're going to do is talk a little bit about what Ken thinks about the differences between the fiberglass and the gunite. First off, how many people generally use this pool a week, Ken?
Well, we've been having some real hot weather, and when the temperature goes up, we're seeing 20 people sitting around here on a pretty regular basis. It's not so bad today, and we've only got a couple here, but on average, I would say we've been seeing 10 to 20 people just about every day of the week.
Do you feel that the pool's overcrowded when those people are here?
No, nobody's complained of it, and it doesn't look like it when you look in. Everybody seems to be having a good time.
So, maintenance-wise, Ken, can you tell me how much time you spend a week taking care of this pool?
I clean the pool about once a week, and well, no more than once a week. And I found that the Gelcoat sides of the thing are so slick that all the material ends up down at the bottom of the pool and sucked out by the drains. I vacuum it about once every 3 weeks, and I bag flush it once a week.
So now you say the Gelcoat sides are slick. What about the bottoms? Is the bottom slick on you?
Bottom's got a little bit of texture so that you don't feel slippery in the water, but
right.
But the sides being pure Gelcoat, no non-skid in it, just doesn't allow anything to stick to it.
So you clean it once a week. How much time-wise, in minutes or hours?
Oh, a half hour at the most.
Right, and then you use salt, am I correct?
Yeah, this is a saltwater pool.
And so now that you're using salt, what do you spend in chemicals a season?
Oh, I mean, salt, $5 or $10 a bag, and I'll put in maybe 6 bags a season. Maybe 10 if it's real hot. This season will probably be about 10 total.
So you're staying $50 in that area?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's night and day to my pool at the house.
Get your concrete here real quick and show it on video, and then we'll take a walk over or ride over, and we'll look at your pool at your other house.
All right.
Okay, hold on, and I'll take a few looks here and show the customers. What we have here is a concrete patio, and we also have a cantilever concrete coping, which is part of the patio, as you can see. And when we go over to the other pool, you'll see a different type of coping, and you'll see some of the other issues that we get with that. You'll also notice that the tile on this pool is a very clean look to it. This is 4 years old, no tile popping off, no problems with the tile. And again, this pool is used commercially. You have the handrail down there, ladder in the deep end, nice crystal clear pool. As you can see, used in a commercial application, very easy to take care of. Okay, so now we're here at Ken Knoll's home, and we're going to take a quick look at his concrete pool, gunite pool, same thing, just the way it's applied. But this is a concrete pool, or gunite pool as most people refer to it, with a diving board. So he's got an 8-foot deep end. All right, Ken, so first off, let me ask one question. Is there any difference between concrete and fiberglass in your opinion?
Huge difference in maintenance, no question about it. I mean, I don't know the age of this pool, so I can't say it's apples to apples. It's definitely not apples to apples to the one over at the marina. But I have to clean this pool pretty regularly. I've got an electric vacuum that does the bottom, which is a heck of a lot better than having to manually vacuum it. I used to do that and could spend an hour or two a day just cleaning it. But that works pretty well, but that's not cheap either. And then just in startup in the spring, this pool might take me a week to get operational, whereas the other pool will take me a day. I have painted this pool twice in 10 years and literally drained it myself, and then sanded it and reapplied the paint. It's a vinyl paint. You can see some of it on the ground there on the tile. I've had some tile panels fall off over the years and had to have a crack repaired, and still have some of these, whatever they call the edge tiles, pulling up. Still got a little bit of that going on. I've got to replace some of the rubber, butyl rubber that connects the, I guess it's an expansion joint between the tile and the concrete. So bottom line is, there's a lot more maintenance to this pool than there is to the other one. It's a nice pool, but if I had my druthers and I was putting one in, I'd definitely put in a fiberglass pool instead of this one.
So let me ask you this, Ken, because we run into this. We have customers that, especially today, the concrete companies are coming in very cheap. There's a lot more profit margin in a concrete pool than in a fiberglass pool, so they can afford to reduce their prices. And so now they're coming in generally about $4,000 or $5,000 less than we are. Would you pay $4,000 or $5,000 more for a fiberglass pool? Because this pool is about the same size as your one over at the marina.
Yeah, there's no question in my mind that I would do that. There are a number of advantages, and virtually all of them relate to my time and materials. This, if I didn't mention, is a chlorinated pool, so you can see the cans of chemicals that I use to keep the pool in the correct balance. And that's expensive. Every year I'll probably put a couple $100 worth of chemicals into it at least. And you have to put chemicals in every day virtually, whereas the saltwater pool, I'll pretty much put them in at the beginning of the season and maybe once or twice during the season. And when I'm talking chemicals, that's just table salt, bags of salt that you can get at Walmart or wherever for next to nothing. And these have to be good, current chlorine tablets and chlorine powder to keep it algae free.
So now you've painted this pool, you said. When how much does that paint cost you? Because I know that vinyl paint's very expensive.
I don't remember, but it was well over $100 a gallon. It's expensive stuff, and it's very specialized vinyl or rubberized paint. And it's not real hard to put on, but like any other paint, it's in the preparation. You got to really prepare the surface area right.
That's the hard part.
Stick.
Yeah,
and that's the hard part. It takes a long time.
So did you do it yourself, or did you have some of your guys at the marina do it?
No, my wife and I do it.
Oh,
got to pay my guys at the marina.
Oh yeah. So tell me, I know you didn't like getting this pool prepped and ready for paint.
It's definitely not fun. It's definitely not fun. We do it as infrequently as we can. The big difference is, and I don't know if you can see it with your camera, but if you look on this surface, on this corner,
I'm going to come on around here with you.
It's a rough surface, and the problem with the gunite pools is they give you a capability of trapping algae, and algae likes a place to hang on to grow, and that's, I think, what makes it so much more difficult and time-consuming to keep clean. Whereas that Gelcoat on the fiberglass pools won't allow anything to stick to it, and I believe that's the real difference in the pools.
And that is true. It's a porous material, and it also changes your water chemistry because you have leaching that goes on, and you definitely need to keep your calcium hardness up, because if you don't have your calcium hardness at the right level on a concrete pool, it'll steal it from the concrete. Water will balance itself if it has to. If there's available material for the water